How's it going, chat? It's me. I'm back with more funny gameplays. We're finally back with some more Murdered Soul Suspect. Now, apologies if I'm not going to be talking a lot during this first little moment here with us. I need to find a new phone case. The one that I have is fine. It's not like fully broken, but it's definitely gotten to the point where it's like I obviously need a new one. So yeah, I'm trying to see. I like this one that I'm looking at a lot. I just also want to see the reviews for it, or I want to see a review for it. So let me look at this shit. I don't trust Amazon reviews chat. Here's the thing. And I know there's gonna be people, why are you buying Amazon? Fuck Amazon. Yeah, I hate Amazon too. But like I need like a phone case like now and I don't go outside. So let me see here. Is this the same phone case that I've had? What's the phone case that I've had? Because the thing is, my phone case is, it has a screen protector and it's clear on the back because I have a sticker on my phone that I want to show off. Honestly, if I have to get a phone case that doesn't have a clear back, that's fine. I would just much prefer... I would prefer having a phone with a screen protector than a clear back any day. Because I saw a phone case earlier, and I was looking at the reviews for it, and I was like, that's cool and all, but I want a screen protector. That's the number one thing, is I want a screen protector. So... I just want to see... I want to see my previous orders. What phone case do I have now? That is not what I was looking for. Oh, I wanted to turn my fan on. I forgot about that entirely. There we go. Get some nice cool air on my body. Alright. iPhone case. That's my dad's. Okay, here's the one that I have. I do really like this phone case a lot. I really do. It's just hella broken because it's just how much abuse this fucking bad boy's gone through. I drop my phone a lot, chat. That's the thing. I'm a very clumsy fuck. This one seems to be very similar to the one I have now. Same sort of deal. But I want to see a review for this one. Sorry, I'm disappearing. I can't. I just saw my model just jump off screen. Sorry, I'm trying to find like a video review of this phone case. I can't remember. Am I logged in on Amazon on my browser? I am. Oh no, I'm not. iPhone case with screen protector. Excuse me. Whoa. Just hit my thing. Let's see if I can't find a review for the one that I was just about to, I would like to purchase. The thing is, I used to use FakeSpot, but FakeSpot doesn't work anymore. Or at least I don't think it does. Doesn't look too good. First review I see is terrible product. Built-in screen protector makes it hard to type and use the screen. Ironically, this protective scratch cover was received with a huge scratch already on it. That's crazy. That's wow. That's how you know, chat. God, I hate Amazon so much, bro. I hate it. Ooh. This one looks nice. Does it have a screen protector? Mmm. Mmm. I'm not seeing good reviews on this one either. One more, chat. One more. Let's go for one last review. Could I just get the screen protector separately? Or do I need it to come with my fucking thing? Honestly, chat, I might just buy the screen protector separately. If I have the ability to. I don't know. Let me see the reviews for this real quick. And if it's not good, then we're gonna find one last phone case. And if I can't find one that I should be willing to, that I would be willing to purchase. Fuck, what was I just about to say? These screen protectors are getting pretty good reviews. I might go for those screen protectors and then get this phone case I was looking at earlier. Let me check the fake spot. See, it says that it's shut down July 1st. It's July the 3rd, 2025, and you can still use fake spot. So either something's up and I shouldn't trust this shit, or... I just want to know if this is a good fucking phone case. It seems that there are good reviews for this phone case. The thing is, I don't want to break my phone. That's the number one thing, is I don't want to break my phone. Also, I don't like this color. Give me like a black, you know? I'll look at this later, chat. This isn't important. I gotta play a video game. I gotta fucking play a video game. Fuck it. Sorry, chat. I legitimately, I wish I could show you. My fucking phone case is, like I said, this is a really old phone case that I've been using for a long time. Legitimately, the left part of the inner part of the phone case, like the screen protector part, is bending up. Like, a part of it broke off, and a part of it is now bending up to such an extreme thing where it's lifting the screen protector up. So yeah, I gotta get a new phone case. But I'll worry about that later. Right now, I need to worry about playing video games. Alright. Let's get it, chat. Oh, I closed my walkthrough. I forgot I had my walkthrough and my Amazon on the same fucking browser. Frick, dude, frick. It's a good thing I don't use Google Chrome. Because fuck Google Chrome. I hate that shit, bro. The only time I ever like using Google Chrome is if fucking I'm uploading something. Because most browser apps work mostly on Google Chrome. So. Alright, where am I headed? Where am I headed? So I gotta go... I deadass don't remember how I played this game. So that's the teleport button. There's a hide. So we gotta go to the Salem History Museum. This don't look like a history museum. Oh, wait. I was gonna say. This does not look... This deadass does not look like a history museum.
If I ever met the killer in the street, I don't know what I'd do.
You die, dumbass. Ooh. What is this? Fountain dedication plaque. This fountain is dedicated to the hope that this quiet town of Salem will be known for peace and reverie. No, it won't. It'll be known for burning women at the stake. I'm sorry. You can't get rid of that. You just cannot. Like, forever it will be known for that. I also just realized I don't have the thing I used to make clips pulled up. So, like, give me 2 seconds here, chat.
Fitting for an investigation about a serial killer. All these murders have whipped this town into a frenzy. Now it all leads here to a gala celebrating a time when Salem found itself swept up in another whirlwind of hysteria.
All right. I still love that fucking... Who's this guy? Hold on, what's his name? I don't remember who this guy is. Why am I forgetting? Why am I, like, completely missing his name? What is the main character's name? I genuinely don't know. Murdered sole suspect. Ronan. That's right. Ronan O'Connor. That's his name. Alright, so what's going on in this neck of the woods? Oh. I'm gonna turn the game audio up a little bit. Oh, wait, no.
What's so special in there tonight?
We're burning a witch to recreate the events. We're just burning an innocent woman at the stake. I'm not a witch, I swear! I'm not a witch! Wow, it's so realistic.
Museum must be doing well to turn us away.
Or something's happening. Hello.
I couldn't get out. The fire was merciless.
Okay, I didn't bring that up. You brought that up yourself, lady. I don't, like... You brought that up, not me. Alright, I'm just walking here. Aw, damn, I can't just save a clip on my fucking phone? The fuck, dude? I just don't want to have my stream pulled up on fucking one thing and fucking... I just don't want to have to constantly deal with that fucking stupid bullshit of, like, the browser going white because it's using up too much fucking, like, memory or whatever. That's the problem, chat. I have to do, like, 5 separate things at once. Like, I have the OBS streaming to you. I have VC Face running and face tracking me. And then I have my browser, you know, with everything pulled up, constantly doing shit. So. Alright.
Gather round and bear witness to the righteous proceedings of a trial of a most heinous nature. Now you, good woman Putnam, you stand accused of the murder of 7 of your own children.
You know, I was kidding when I said that they were going to recreate the Salem witch trials, but
Give me some answers.
that's crazy.
My devil spawn of a child is my own accuser.
This is Gala linked to the Bell Killer murder somehow. Maybe.
Stay polite.
What is this? Ronan meets Rex. I was so nervous. My rogue ex-con boyfriend meets my cop brother. It's a situation that's bound to have sparks, right? But it's like they were birds of a feather. I've never seen 2 men understand each other so naturally. I think this is going to work out fine. Little did she know, they were gay! Alright.
How does the wood get preserved that long?
Is that really what you're thinking about right now, dude?
I can't think of this anymore.
My nose itches just thinking about it.
Thinking about what?
Seriously, what if you had to pee while you were in the pillory?
Would it be all day? Could they drink water?
Probably not.
I know it's not as bad as some of the things.
Shame. Must have been pretty effective way to publicly shame people. Yeah, that would be, yeah.
Why was life so brutal? Man, everything was harsher then.
People really died because of these.
Did you not think they did? Hold on. That implies something really stupid.
Yeah, I mean, if it's here,
Did homie just, like, not believe that the Salem witch trials actually happened? And that, like, fucking...
Blows my mind that this really happened.
Bruh, that's
Not just in
crazy.
play, but in the lives of real people.
Fascinating stuff.
I want to recreate it.
just about anything.
Would a Puritan really say that? Maybe make my voice deeper.
Women had a raw deal.
Had? They still do, woman.
This play is hilarious, but nobody gets it.
Yes, it's real hilarious. Something tells me this bitch doesn't really understand what the fuck we're talking about. Alright. Hello. And what are you? Salem Witch Trial Judgment House, owned by Judge I'm assuming Hawthorne? One of the most influential judges during the witch trials. This historic mansion also served a courtroom for many of the trials and sentencing hearings during the hysteria that blanketed Salem in 1692. Huh. Well, ain't that interesting? One of Salem's historic sites, a mansion owned by a judge where accused witches were tried as part of the Salem witch trials in 1692. Okay. Ooh, I see some demon holes over
Did you see all
there.
those police lights?
No.
I don't know.
Whoa! It's a lot closer than I wanted it to be. What's that over there? Oh, I can't get over there. Wait. I forgot. I'm a ghost. I'm a ghost. I'm not really going for collectibles, though. Honestly, I kind of want to now, but it's a little too late. Who knows? Maybe when I do another playthrough of this, either by myself or on Blood Spectrum Club, I might go for everything. What's going on over here? First witch execution plaque. The first person hanged at Gallows Hill was Bridget Bishop, who claimed that I am an innocent as the child unborn, when presented with the charge of witchcraft. Huh. Jesus.
So it wasn't just witchcraft that would get you in there. It was all kinds of things.
You could get dunked for gossiping?
Wow. I mean, gossiping is destructive.
What's this? Stain. How long has this bloodstain been on the rock? Was this used to hold the rocks here? I wonder if it cracked when it was dropped. Well, it was clearly a stain.
Confess, witch. Confess. Your covenant. The demonic contract. The dark forces.
Jesus. Back in Puritan times, they tortured people to coerce confessions that their actions were guided by a demonic contract. Huh. That is true. They kind of just been like, damn. You got terrible nightmares about your son dying? Demon activity! Let me see here. This one. Rose was burned to death on a stake just like this. Yeah.
I wonder how long they left people underwater.
Long enough to be mighty uncomfortable, I suppose.
Are these the gallows? I don't remember what the gallows are. No, this is the dunking chair. That's right. Where are the gallows? I don't know things, chat. That's the problem. Are these the gallows? Actually, I think they are. Could this have been caused by a violent struggle? Are these footprints recent? The door swings down and the victim hangs to death.
The time is upon us, Abigail Williams.
No.
Oh, it's the girl!
Salem, it is time to pay for your sin.
That ghost girl from the alleys is Abigail Williams, and this gallows was actually used to execute her centuries ago. What? Holy shit, dude. Alright. What's this? Court records. Replica of court records from the actual Salem witch trials. Okay. Now let's check out the dunking chair. Didn't fucking... Yeah. Sophia. Drown. Water. Something like this was used to kill Sophia.
So the Bell Killer used torture devices like this to kill his victims. Why kill them like witches?
Maybe he's trying to do the Salem witch trials in the real world, in modern times. Yeah, no, 1692, not real, didn't happen. I'm like that one guy who didn't think that people died because of them.
Several artifacts aren't on display yet. We're currently preparing them upstairs in the restoration room.
Huh.
Better see what else is in here.
I better see what else is in here. Restoration room artifacts. There are more artifacts upstairs in the restoration room that might relate to the Bell Killer case. The killer used Puritan-era style witch trial punishment devices on his victims. I don't know why it took me so long to say that. So what's going on in here? Whoa! Fucking... It's still going. You know what? We're just gonna... Is there another rock? This ghost train needs to fucking stop. Jesus. Fuck. I don't know what's real and what's not. So where am I going? I can't go over there. There's a demon thing right there. I'm assuming if I get... Yeah. Alright. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I should have assumed. Oh my god. How does that kill me? If I'm already dead, how do I double die from a ghost train hitting me? Make it make sense. Fuck! Do I go to double hell or... How does ghost death work? Okay. There we go. Hello. Witch trial history plaque. The Salem witch trials ended in 1693. However, witch trials continued with legal sanction in Europe as late as 1750. Damn. Alright, what's up here? It's so funny that there's a ghost train that can actually kill me.
Always wanted to be a real cop.
Oh, now the ghost train's done?
I wish Salem was famous for something else. A whole exhibit about death.
I mean, that's not out of the... That's not super weird. I'm pretty sure most of human history is about death, if anything. There's another demon butthole right there. I don't fuck with that personally. There's a lot of these rocks. I wonder what these rocks are for. And I wonder if I'll even find all of them, or if this will just be another thing in the list of things that I will not finish, because this game is not a game I'm trying to 100%. A lot of hiding spaces up here. That makes me feel like we're going to be hunted by demons here.
Joy? I told you to look after Iris.
You're not the boss of me.
I found a bunch of stuff downstairs. Bell Killer is offing his victims as if they're witches. I'm heading upstairs to see what else I can find. I should have told you to follow me, and then maybe you would have stayed at the church.
You know me so well.
Just keep an eye out for security cameras and alarms.
Thanks for the tip, but this isn't even my first break-in today.
Fair enough.
Yeah, this looks like the right place. Now let's see what these artifacts can tell me about the witch trials.
Anchor? There's just a whole ass anchor up here. Damn, there's just a whole ass cannon up here. Damn, these bitches got shit. Nah, bitch, I think you shit. What is this? What is making those sounds? A locket necklace. A plaque denoting these pendants as belonging to families from the Puritan era of Salem's history. A crystal believed to be able to tell the future. Probably that. That would make the most sense.
My apologies. It will always belong to you.
For shame, Bridget. This charade of your conversations with the spirit world will surely condemn you as a witch.
Puritan mediums were quote-unquote witches. Puritans considered anyone exhibiting medium-like abilities to be witches. Oh, so maybe witches are real. Maybe Joy is a witch. A witch! Witch trial painting. One of the existing witch trial related paintings previously used in the first floor exhibit. Huh. Yeah, I already saw all that. Does any of these artifacts relate to the Bell Killer case? I mean, I doubt it, but I feel like yes. You know, it's like one of those things where it's like realistically no, but seeing where this story is going, yeah. Humfei. Where's the thing? Oh. Scroll. Important message. An antique scroll. Good job, Ronan. I couldn't tell. stuck in place. A large ship anchor. Ronan O'Connor, best detective. Canon. What's the canon? Civil War. A Civil War era canon. Okay. There's a ship wheel. Kind of wish I could highlight what is and isn't observable, just to make things a little bit easier for me. But I get it. You want to make sure that I actually do some investigating like a person. Distress calls. Ship's telegraph. An antique-looking ship's telegraph on a stand. Okay. Who's this now? Navigation. Ship's binacle. An antique-looking brass ship's binacle. Alright. So none of that shit seems to be involved with what we're doing. List of the accused. No, I want to read that. A notebook from the late 1600s listing those accused in the witch trials. Well. Oh, damn. Medieval witch book. The Malleus Maleficarum, or Hammer of the Witches, published in 1487, argued for the existence of witches, the nature and genesis of their powers, and how best to prosecute them. Huh. Dedicated to the nameless citizen whose generosity made the care of our town's heritage possible, we delicately restore the past to make a better future. Okay.
This place, it puts me in touch with odd sensations centuries old. I'm trying to focus on this killer, but the echoes from these sensations keep interfering, like deaths from the past, pleading to be remembered.
Okay. That's... Alright. This is where I came from. I'm not going the right way. There's the anchor. What's over here? Or no, I might have come... Did I come from here? Or am I going here? Man, I don't even know no mo. What's over here? Oh, this just leads back in here. Okay. What's this? Salem's Psychic History. Oh, what the gavel? Judgment. A judge's gavel. I wonder how old it is. Your guess is as good as mine, Ronan. There's a lot of things to find up here. check out what's... Yes, I did. I'm just saying, I'm just, like, looking for things. I already saw that. I think I did. Again, I wish I could just highlight what I have to look for. Humfei. These PNG ghosts are real shy. What's this? Wine. A large barrel used for making wine. Okay. Ugh. Judge. A painting of a witch trial judge. Man, no wonder these bitches be hating women. Look how ugly this motherfucker is. Look! God damn. No, this isn't what I'm looking for. Bell killer targets are mediums. Oh! Wait, what? Sophia was a medium as well. This means that several of the girls the Bell Killer targeted were mediums. So he is hunting witches. That has to be it. Or he thinks he is. That has to be it. Ain't no way. What's this? What?
Hey, kid. I need you to lift up this painting.
The fuck?
It's called The Hanged Witch. It's creepy. Oh.
It's got a bell. What? Baxter hurried to hide the painting when someone approached him up here. Why hide it? And what was he doing here in the first place? A ghostly version of the Bell Killer symbol in a painting called the Hanged Witch. Guys, I think Baxter might be the Bell Killer. Just a personal anecdote. Might be him. He's looking mad suspicious. Oh, well, fucking...
It said that's what I had to do.
I mean, I'm not reading a walkthrough. Am I missing something? It says I have 13 or 14 clues. Give me a second here, chat. Where? I just want to see my friends and me. Am I missing anything? Any direction? Ship's wheel. An antique-looking galleon ship's wheel. That doesn't help me at all. Guess symbol on the painting?
So the bell killer is targeting mediums because he thinks they're witches. That's insane. Who do I know that's interested in mediums? Baxter. Baxter involved in this? He dropped the case when he was demoted.
All right, found the killer's symbol. We got a suspect to look into. We're almost there.
And not one step closer to finding my mom.
Like I said, the world doesn't need another whiner.
You know what? Screw you. You don't understand.
Don't understand? My wife was murdered 3 years ago. She got to float up into the white light, and I got stuck here in this place with some bitchy teen.
Oh.
Your mom's been missing what? 2, 3 days? Huh? And I guarantee you we'll find her. If I fail, if we fail, I'll never get to see Julia again. Ever.
We won't fail.
I don't need a cheerleader.
Look, I'm sorry I didn't know about your wife.
Yeah. Look, we need to act on the information we found. You head off to the church.
The church? Where are you going?
Baxter's our prime suspect. I need to get over to his apartment and see if I can dig up any skeletons. Probably not a good idea for a fugitive to visit a cop.
Fine, I'll meet you later.
Either Baxter's the bell killer or he's tied to the bell killer. I will definitely say this. Suspicious Baxter. Baxter's suspicious behavior surrounding this case points to him being a Bell Killer suspect. I need to find him. I will definitely say this. If it turns out that the Bell Killer is like some ghost or some shit, I'm going to be very disappointed. I kind of want him to just be... God damn it. Fucking demons. Okay, that's one. That's two. There's three. Any more? I'm not seeing any more. Hell yeah. Alright, let's keep on schmovin'. Can't go that way. That was a very smooth demon encounter.
Did you hear something else happen just now? Something bad.
Oh no.
Someone told me about a murder.
No, like this just happened. Police are all freaking out.
What happened?
I don't know.
Oh no. Joy, I swear to God, if you got killed.
What that guy just said? Something horrible just happened.
Joy, if you got killed.
Why the hurry, boys? Where you headed? Oh, no.
To the church! There's Brad and his dumbass friends. To the church! Honestly, Ronan, I feel like you can run faster than a light jog. Salem feels dangerous. Salem is supposed to be a quiet place, the kind of place where you can escape the problems of a big city. But it's getting to where I don't feel safe walking outside at night here anymore. I talked with Ronan about it, and he tries to assure me that he's the most dangerous guy in this town, but the bravado doesn't help much. Something is sick about this place. Could it be something to deal with the witches? Maybe it's got to do something with the fact that people were murdered here a lot. Can't go this way. Must I really use the cat? Kind of wish there was a map. A map would definitely help. Ronan pops the question. Today he asked, and I honestly didn't know what to say. I want to be with him. I love him. But when he asked to marry me, I found myself unable to say anything, like my voice was frozen. He just knelt there, my silence crushing him, and then he got up. It was 5 minutes before I could tell him. I needed to think. But have I blown it now? Yeah.
I did this. I talked him into this. Becoming a cop. I was lying dead in the street because of me.
Rex feels guilty for leading Ronan to a life of police work. Oh, you should feel fucking guilty. Didn't think I'd say that now, did you? Fucking motherfucker. The day we met, I still remember the first time I laid eyes on that man. Ronan had all that bad boy swagger, and I admit I liked it. But what I liked even more was the heart underneath the facade that he couldn't hide. He was a guy from a rough neighborhood, but it hadn't hardened him as much as he let on. Again, would really love a map right about now. News article number 2. Salem police still not made an official connection among the recent violent deaths. Community speculation is increasing that this is the work of a single killer. In the absence of other connecting clues, the consistent thread is the strange bell-shaped symbol found at many of these crime scenes. No one has even the remotest theory on the meaning of the symbol, but this bell killer may have a personal reason for leaving this insignia. Something tells me that it's not going to be a bell and we're going to learn that it means something else. Or it's exactly a bell and the bell is a huge part of it. It's one of those two. Ronan's childhood. Ronan's parents really sound unstable. It must have been really difficult for him growing up and feeling pressure to follow the unstable criminal paths his parents walked. And now he's my diamond in the rough. Such a sweet soul and strong enough to keep its sweetness with everything his parents put him through. It's rare someone with a legitimate reason to be frustrated with his parents and the way they raised him never once complained about it. He's such a better person than anyone realizes. Nah, bitch, I think that's just you. Ronan's kind of a dick. Alright, I don't think I'm going the right way. Hello! Harassed by Baxter. Rough day at work for my man. It took a while for him to be able to talk about it, but this Baxter fellow seems to be completely hostile towards Ronan, and there's nothing he can do about it. It's a mystery why there's so much animosity. Ronan has never done anything to offend him, but Baxter decided what kind of person Ronan was, and there's no convincing him otherwise. You can't teach some people. It doesn't help that, you know, Ronan may or may not have committed some crimes in his life. The end of forever. Thinking about it is so surreal. I instantly have an out-of-body experience every time. Seeing myself at that moment, after she tried to break up an argument between two men on the streets, two strangers to her, one of which would stab her for no reason at all. She died for trying to help, and that asshole got away. If I'd arrived to meet her just 1 minute earlier, my life would have been different. Better, and she wouldn't have been gone. Jesus. Bitch got shanked for no reason? Bruh. Bet she deserved it or something. No, I'm kidding. Jesus Christ. That's such a horrible thing to say. I'm sorry. There's a collectible over there. The car tattoo. I didn't even have to ask the car stealing tattoo. Ask about the car stealing tattoo. I hate it. It's garish, crude, common. He can sense my disapproval. But I suppose it's too late. All tattoos come with the danger of regret. I mean, can't you fucking get tattoos removed? I constantly hear people talk about, oh, tattoos are permanent. No, can't you get them removed? Maybe it's super expensive or something, but I feel like you can get a tattoo removed. Here, hold on. Why do people say tattoos are permanent when you can get them removed? Why do people still... Tattoo removal is not foolproof and quite expensive. Okay. That makes sense. That's what I thought. Is like, it's got to be like a thing where it's like, it's got to be like too expensive to just do. Pirate History Plaque. This spot overlooks the favored launching point of many privateers who operated with tacit permission of the Continental Navy during the Revolutionary War. Salem was the primary harbor for heavily armed and fast-moving ships that would attack Royal Navy ships as they attempted to apply a pressure to the neighboring port of Boston Harbor. Oh. Is that true? That's true. That's actually really interesting.
No one made me smile like you did, Jules.
The picture at the beach. It's hard to put into words the happiness Julia brought my life. Day at the beach. The pictures we took at the beach came out surprisingly well, considering it was almost dark. The one I got for Ronan just as the sun was setting was brilliant. It wasn't so much for catching Ronan's features, but my, what a silhouette that man cuts. He makes everything around him look good. Salem could use that shot to sell itself as a beach resort. This chick was into him. Good for him, bro.
Cops and criminals get used to red and blue flashing lights. Even after you get numb to them, sometimes they still chill your bones. You can get that feeling that this time, they mean something personal.
Oh, thank fuck. It wasn't Joy.
God, you're okay. No, Joy, don't. Damn it.
Lieutenant, daughter's sneaking up the side staircase. Says she's a friend of the priest.
Where's Father Macaulay? Is he alright?
Put her in my car. I want to interview her myself. Can somebody remind Broyles that the door's not going to watch itself?
Yes, sir.
It's a simple question, please!
Take it easy on her.
Hey, anybody find Baxter yet?
Nope. To the station, drove by his place, nothing. No, there's definitely something wrong here.
I mean, honestly, have you ever seen anything like this?
Half this stuff feels like a goddamn riddle.
I don't know. It just seems so demented.
Demented? I gotta find this crime scene before they cart away all the evidence.
Find out what happened at the church. Joy and Iris are at the church. I need to make sure they're okay. Oh no, is I because Joy's. God damn it! Of course there are goddamn demons here. Police can't find Baxter. The police have been trying to find Baxter but can't. That's strange in the middle of a murder investigation. It is strange. It's very strange. Hey, baby. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whoa. Forgot there were demon buttholes right there. And there's one there too. What's that?
Nothing sacred to this guy. The work of a real monster.
Huh. No! What?
Iris.
God damn it. That motherfucker had to kill her, huh? God damn it. That fucking sucks. Damn, this motherfucker is strong as hell. Bell Killer chasing Iris. Iris was killed by the Bell Killer, but how did he find her? Dragon. That must be Iris's blood from when she was trying to get away from the killer. Shattered. Shattered window glass, just like from my murder. Bro, not every window is related to your death, bro. Crushing impact. Only something powerful could crack the ground like this, probably after falling from a height. Statue's original position. This is where the statue was before it ended up on Iris. Nah, you think? The killer must have pushed over the statue to break it.
Stayed at the hospital, she'd still be alive.
I doubt that. Honestly, I kind of doubt that.
Too tight to what's keeping you here. Just remember, this wasn't your fault.
I'm sorry.
Damn. That fucking...
What else did he do here?
They didn't have to do me like that, bro. Is the cat still here? Oh my god, I gotta stop yawning. Oh wait. I didn't mind read this guy.
Nothing's sacred to this guy. The work of a real monster.
Oh, do they all say that? Ooh, what's this?
Bodies everywhere. How can one guy do this?
Telling y'all. It's probably Baxter. The fact that y'all aren't even thinking about that is a little weird. It's a little weird, bro. Baxter has no alibi. But then again, they have no evidence pointing towards it being Baxter, so...
Nothing's sacred to this guy.
Oh, shut the fuck up. Can I find my killer's trail here? Iris stumbled through the group of people, apparently fleeing from somewhere else. Huh. Overpowered. Why take out all these people? Escape route. This must be the route both Iris and the killer took to get down to the courtyard. Jesus. The killer ruthlessly attacked these people. He didn't stand a chance. Dude, what the fuck? More broken glass.
Lady, you still with us? You just stopped talking.
Bodies everywhere.
girl was running away. That's who he's after. Not the rest of us.
The witness claims the killer was obviously after Iris and they got in his way, so he killed them. Jesus fucking Christ, dude.
We have cocktails already. Okay, all right, everyone, let's get this picture. We've got to get to the reception now. Everybody.
Let me through.
Oh my
Oh my God.
Hey, settle down.
Oh, let me go. Let me go. He's here.
Look, you need to back off.
Damn. Oh, fuck.
No, these weren't normal Bell killer murders. These people were just in the way. He was after Iris.
You didn't come to this conclusion earlier?
I wonder if there's more evidence in Joy's room.
This massacre was not part of the Bell Killer's plan. They just got in the way, so he killed them, just like me. So how do I get to the attic? I don't entirely remember. Sanctuary. Ronan isn't religious and neither am I, but I'm starting to get through to him about the sense of tradition that comes from a place like St. Benedict. It was a breath of fresh air to be here today. Father Macaulay, he's doing such fine work in the community. A real inspiration, that one. All the things I've done with troubled young people pales in comparison to what Macaulay has done. If there's such a thing as a living saint, he's got to qualify. Huh. Oh no, the priest is dead.
Man, how am I gonna tell her about you? Why was the killer here?
The priest's sacramental garments. Probably had this for years.
Died trying to protect Iris. Sure that won't make it sting any less for Joy.
Oh, wrong thing. Cat tracks. The cat must still be nearby from the looks of those tracks. Spooked. Something spooked the cat. I wonder what it was. The killer was found in the attic by the priest, then discarded what he was holding. It's a picture of Joy and her mom. Joy's photo of her and her mother shattered after it fell to the ground.
I don't think she's the most ideal roommate. A little rough around the edges, but I'm sure you'll like the room, and in time you'll both get along really well.
Don't worry, I can get along with most anyone.
Excellent. Well, this is the room. Here we are.
Father? What's wrong?
Go. Go.
Damn.
Killer came here looking for Joy, but took out Iris instead. This is a friggin' dead end.
So where's Baxter? If he's not here, he's got some explaining to do.
Well, what about you? You see anything?
The killer came here for Joy, but decided to kill Iris instead when he discovered she was here. Well, that's everything here. I guess we'll just exit the church now. Since, you know, nothing but a dead freaking end, as our good friend Ronan would say. Or did say, rather. How am I gonna get out of here? Oh wait, I could teleport. But I can't teleport past demon buttholes.
The work of a real monster.
Well, shit. How do I get out of here?
Nothing sacred to this guy.
What does that do? Nothing. So, like, what's the fucking point? How do I get out of here? Oh, maybe I had to take the cat. Hey, get back upstairs. Kitty kitty. Oh wait, I'm in the wrong room. Nothing in the toilet. Oh shit, dude. Oh shit, dude. I'm in the ladies' bathroom. Nothing in here. You're not the right kitty. Where's the cat? Where'd the fucking cat go? He was just up here. Little fucker disappear? Was it a ghost cat? Where'd he go? Oh, maybe he went into the vet. Oh, kitty kitty.
Easy, kitty. Easy, easy. It's your old buddy Ronan. Oh, what the hell was that? The killer dropped something in the vent. Maybe
Maybe the cat can help get to it.
Oh, maybe. Killer dropped something down a vent.
Thanks for the help.
Fork. A standard fork, most likely from the church's downstairs kitchen. Spoon. A standard spoon, most likely from the church's downstairs kitchen. A mysterious key. The fact that the fork and the spoon were options is so funny to me.
I know that house.
Where have I seen this before?
That's it. The killer's hideout. I need to get to Judgment House.
The historical Judgment House from the museum paintings appears to be the killer's hideout. Really? Ghosts never die. Investigate the murder of Iris. Damn, that sucks that she dies. She didn't deserve that. Oh, motherfucker! 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 Come on, look away from me. Falling away from me. Dead. You're dead. I have to run to the bathroom, chat, so I will be right back. I'm back, chat. So what was I doing? Oh yeah, I have to get out of here. Is it bad that I don't remember how to leave? Let me see. So I don't think I can go out back the way I came. We're gonna have to find another exit. 'Cause I can't lead that guy back over the demon thing. The demon butthole. There's an exit right there, but that door's closed. I want to explore just a tiny bit more. 'Cause exploring is fun. Alright, there's nothing here. No, this heads back out here. Maybe I can poltergeist the thing. I'm just gonna have to be... Oh, I can! Well, I've been stuck here for no reason. Alright, let's skedaddle. Actually, what's up here? I never checked up here. Second time's a charm. I asked him to ask me again. I was lucky he hadn't left me after I never answered his first proposal. He must really love me. He smirked and got down on one knee, kneeling right in a dirty puddle on the street. He didn't care, because he knew what this meant. I'd already made up my mind. Finally, he grabbed my hand and said, "Will you?" And I just said, yes. I didn't even let him get to the part about marry me. We just knew, and we laughed. That was a very good sign. I want what they have, chat. Or, I guess, had. Ooh. Little organ. I'll play the organ. Fucking hit up that shit like fucking Davy Jones in Pirates of the Caribbean. Burned rectory plaque. Near this spot, the original St. Benedict's rectory was lost to flames in 1901. Oh yeah, that's crazy. Alright, well, I don't think there's a... Oh, I thought there was something up there for a second. Oh, hello. I have one more I need to get. Let's do one more scour across this place and hopefully find the fucking thing. There it is. Bell Tower Banshee collected a series of mysterious vestige artifacts. That's it?
Well, it was somewhere around noon Sunday when I got a call from the pastor. He was looking for someone to fix up the old church. It had been sitting up on that hill, abandoned for over 40 years. After getting hit by lightning back in '98, it suffered a bunch of fire damage. So, of course, I agreed to help. I knew something was wrong the second I stepped inside. As an inexplicable chill came over me. I shook it off and I set to work. As I started tearing up the damaged floorboards, they were all bad. Well, I uncovered an old rat's nest. It seemed like any of the others I'd seen over my 22 years in the construction business, until I saw the scraps of human hair and bones that the rats used to make it. Well, suddenly I heard the floorboards on the second floor creaking above me, and the sounds of a young girl weeping. Well, I was worried that the damaged section of the ceiling was going to give way under her weight, so I yelled, "Hey, stop, come down immediately." Well, my voice must have startled her because she went completely silent. So I got up and I went to look for her. When I entered the room upstairs, though, I was surprised to see it completely empty. It only took me, a minute to make my way up there, and I would have heard her run off if she did. But that's when I heard the weeping again. Only this time it was coming from the bell tower. So I climbed up the long, treacherous, curving stairs at the top, and I noticed what I thought was dried blood dotting the way. When I finally got up to the belfry, I was just paralyzed with terror. Because lying before me was the withered corpse of a young girl. Judging by her sun-bleached clothes and weathered bones, it seemed like she'd been lying there for the better part of those 40 years the place had been empty. The rats, they picked her bones clean.
Jesus.
I took off running. I didn't stop until I got all the way to town. The ravages of time made it impossible for the authorities to get any identity on this girl. It seems Salem will never know who killed her. Some people still claim to hear her weeping there. As for myself, I never went back.
Huh. Well, ain't that interesting? I now kind of want to, go and collect everything else. If everything else has, a story like that tied to it, man, I just had to go and not get the collectibles.
Some ghost thing and get me out of this. Come on.
Trust me. You're better off this way. The killer was after you.
Oh. What happened in there?
He didn't suffer.
You're lying.
He died protecting innocent people. That's all you need to know.
Died because of me.
Hey. Pleading insanity isn't going to help you much on 2 counts of trespassing and felony escape. So you can drop the crazy act, all right?
Rex, man, give her a break.
Got anything to say for yourself? No? That's what I thought. We'll figure out what to do with you at the station.
Why does this keep happening to me?
Joy, tell him what we found. They need to know it all. You gotta find a way to convince him.
Where are you going?
Killer left a clue about the ancient mansion we saw at the museum. Tell Rex about that too. It's probably the killer's place.
Okay, I'll try.
Hopefully fucking Rex listens. Joy safe in custody. Rex is carting Joy off to custody. I know the harsh sting of losing your freedom, but it's better than losing your life. Yeah, but if Baxter is the killer, then he's a cop. He could easily get to Joy and kill her. Then again, I feel like if Baxter was the killer, and he did try to go after Joy in the police station, Rex would catch on, if not any other cop. So maybe she is safe. I don't know. We're just gonna have to wait and see, aren't we?
Face it, Baxter hated the guy. I think the hate was pretty mutual. Ronan was a little rough around the edges. But Baxter, he isn't exactly Mr. Cuddly. Yeah, but you don't think he'd... I mean, a fellow cop. Or anybody. In this job, I'm surprised less every day about what people do.
I gotta stop yawning. I'm sorry, chat. I am not that tired. I just keep yawning. Cops wonder if Baxter hated Ronan enough to kill him. Probably did. Did I come from here? I don't remember anymore. I don't remember no more. So what's going on in this neck of the woods? Hold on. Thing right here. Judgment House plaque. Known as Judgment House, the former residence of Judge John Hawthorne, 1641 to 1717, who at times held court in his own parlor room. He kept the accused locked in his cellar, as was the custom in colonial times. His unfortunate role in the witch trials of 1692 became a permanent blotch on his name. Unfortunately, maybe he just shouldn't have killed innocent women. Like, maybe that's just me. Maybe that's just me. Maybe he shouldn't have just sent a bunch of innocent women to their deaths.
Now it's just a place propped up by rusty nails and rumors. A place you wouldn't dare your worst enemy to go into.
Alright, there it is, Judgment House. Huh. This abandoned place isn't so abandoned after all.
And Baxter's cop car.
I hate it when I'm right.
She who does the devil's dance shall drop and crack and sway, and jig upon the rope perchance the devil's dues to pay. Like, okay. Oh, I wasn't supposed to do it this way. Oops. Let's go exploring, shall we? Unnatural bride of ghost and flesh, your harvest souls as though a friend. You cut with scythe with pitchfork thresh until you meet your righteous end. That's something of a poet. What was that? I swear I saw something. This place is spooky. Let man beware who keeps so foul a witch from a harm beneath his wing. She casts her spell upon his soul and wreaks damnation's reckoning. You can't rhyme foul with soul, dumbass. This guy sucks at poetry. To rid the land of nature's guilt through exercise of power requires more vigilance than thou wilt. 'Tis always judgment hour.
Holy shit. Look at all this crap. This is... Oh, fresh paint. This one's just been done.
The witch who flew from her own mother, herself a witch, herself in flight, shall meet her death like so many other, and leave both realms this very night. Oh no, that's about Joy. This looks like the Bell Killer's war room. I should check this all out.
Scour this room for information about the Bell Killer.
Let's get it.
Third hanging victim discovered. Bizarre hangings and 3 recent murders harken back to Halem's shameful past. Wednesday, June 5th, 1940. Salem has a history of killers, apparently, referencing the witch trial similar to the Bell Killer. What? Killers focused on Joy. What is that? Oh wait, I don't have to... God damn it. Of course you fuckers have to be here.
The vibrations I'm getting from this house are off the charts. It's like the museum. The old violence tries to take over the new. I have to tell Officer Baxter about this. This could be a vital piece.
What? Joy's mother senses unusual spirit activity in Judgment House, unusually strong, unusually vitriolic, and just plain unusual. Come on. There we go. No demons. Fuck off. Alright, back to what I was doing. Alright. You... Murderous past. The map shows the locations of all of his murders, but in far more detail than the police know. personal items. Collection of what seem to be personal items taken from the Bell Killer's victims, maybe? Huh. Victims and murder methods. These are the methods the killer used to murder the victims and how each one of them died. Can't tell if he's consistent or schizophrenic. Both. The devil made me do it. Mayor Studer deflects blame after being charged with a series of torturous murders. Friday, December 18th, 1903. These were torturous killings in Salem over 100 years ago.
Wait. Similar murders, multiple killers, decades apart. Is this a string of copycats? A conspiracy? What else did you hide in this house, you freak? What was that?
Emily I8D joined.
Hi, Emily.
Hello, you still doing it?
Yep.
What happened?
So... Hold on. I have to resize you in OBS. So... From...
Me, right? My camera's off?
Yeah?
Okay, because I'm changing and I don't want my camera on.
Oh, that makes sense. So what's happened so far is... So... Ronan went to the Salem Witch Museum and found a painting with the Bell Killer symbol on it and learned that Baxter, one of the cops, hid it, leading us to conclude that he's a suspect, right? He tells Joy to go back to the church to look after Iris.
Who's Iris?
Iris was the girl who was possessed by her dead sister. She was in the mental hospital. Yeah. So Iris was at the church after they got her out of the mental hospital, right? Ronan tells Joy to go be with her at the church. Ronan then wants to go to... I believe he wants to go to Judgment House, which is where I'm at now. But he hears that there's been an incident at the church. He goes there to make sure that Joy's okay, but learns that Iris is dead. She was killed by the Bell Killer. So now...
The one that got away?
Yeah. So Iris is dead. Joy is now in police custody. She was caught by the cops. But she was taken by Rex, who was Ronan's brother-in-law. And Ronan said, tell him everything. Tell him about Judgment House. Tell him about our suspicions of Baxter. Give him all the evidence. Let him know everything. And now we're at Judgment House, and we're in the killer's room. And we literally just learned that the Bell Killer might be a copycat serial killer. And that this is a lot bigger than we thought it was. So that's everything up to speed.
So there's multiple killers?
In history, yes. Ronan the Stranger. It's like I don't even know him and I felt so close, but to a man in my imagination, I would think that something like a criminal record should really come up earlier in a relationship. It's not even his past that is keeping me away now. It's that he didn't tell me right away. He said his tattoos made it obvious, but I don't know. Not obvious enough, I guess. It might be too late for us. Bitch, you married the man. What are you talking about?
Is that who he was married to?
Yeah, that was Julia. Alright. How the fuck do I get out of here?
Luna passed out in the car on the way back. Also, there's some kind of carnival by the lake.
Oh. Colonial kitchen plaque. The small kitchen area inside of the house was used by servants for tea preparation, but not for major meals. Those were prepared by slaves in a detached kitchen because of the danger of kitchen fires in colonial times. The danger of fire was very real and common. The house probably had half a dozen different kitchens in its time, and there's none left standing on the grounds today. Alright. Let's skedaddle on out of here. Oh, wait, nope, there's a thing right there.
Also, I slept through most of my class because my phone died and my alarm didn't go off.
Sometimes that man can be an insensitive beast. I know he's got pressures at work, but home is the place where you let go of all those things. It'll be better tomorrow, I know, but for now, I'm done thinking about it. Okay. How do I get out of here? More demons? Why? I just got done fighting demons. Why do I gotta fight more? There's a lot here, too. There's like 4.
My power flickered.
Ignore me. Ignore me. I'm not doing anything. Get me the fuck out of here, dude. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. There's no hiding spots. There was no hiding spots. There was no hiding spots. I need these demons to
Let me help you out.
fuck right
Let me
off.
help you get your itch. Fine then, you do it.
Judge's Diary, February 4th, 1693. The witches are all released and Governor Phipps will not permit further prosecution. Yet it is this girl I fear most. I did threaten her with pressing, and with glee she did tell me of the tortures of her own father, who pressed and ducked her unto drowning. Would she not accuse his enemies? So I am not the first man to use this creature, and she is not afeared of my rebukes. Hey! Fab Freakio with a raid. Thanks, my man. How you doing? How was your stream? Those who see Fabricio. Those who see the spirits of unnatural worlds are as conjurers to her, and she will not be dissuaded in her pursuit of them. She must be destroyed by any available measure of the law. Just finished up stream, was mad good. How far did you get? Colonial parlor plaque. The parlor of the judge's house, what we would call the living room, was one of the more spacious indoor areas available for holding trials. The witch trials were sometimes held here and sometimes in other public buildings, such as a tavern. So glad I get to learn about this information while being hunted by demons.
Ah, shit.
They're not hiding spot?
Ah, shit.
No, there is. I was just like, no, fuck hiding. I'm just gonna fight him.
Did you just steal Grandpa's sock? You just took me on Grandpa's sock and brought it in here. Why don't you go help him with the other one, Luna? Why don't you pull out the other?
Alright. Demon's looking away. Love to see it.
Luna is one heckin' sock thief.
Alright, no more demons, baby. Alright, so let's skedaddle on out of here. Now that we have the information that we seek. Wait, I'm going into the basement.
Where are you?
I'm in Judgment House. We believe that this is where the killer is hiding his stuff. Baxter!
Baxter? I should have been the one that stopped you.
Ronan? What the hell is going on?
You sick bastard. Why'd you do it? Why'd you bring back the witch trials and kill all those innocent girls?
You think I'm the Bell Killer? Are you insane? I've never killed anyone. You gotta help me. What is this place? We gotta get out of here.
Oh, we gotta get out of here. All of a sudden, we're buds. You need to tell me what's going on here.
So Baxter's not the Bell Killer. Well, then who the fuck is? Literally the only person who had evidence of being the Bell Killer was Baxter. What the fuck? Alright, we got our Sacred Flame and killed the big tentacle hentai monster. And set up for the next tentacle hentai mon. Oh, you mean Tentalus? I like Tentalus.
So, who killed you?
The Bell Killer, you idiot. But I didn't get a good look at his face.
Bell Killer murdered Baxter. The Bell Killer murdered Baxter in the Judgment House cellar.
I don't know why your water bottle isn't in here anymore.
No
It's
idea.
not in here.
He could be anywhere. But when we fought, he said something I didn't understand at all.
Go get some water.
The killer actually talked?
Not much, but I think I hit a nerve. I told that bastard he'd be dead soon, but he said, I already know death. And then something about his instrument of death will kill again tonight.
My instrument of death? But he kills different ways every time. I don't get it.
Yeah.
I wonder if he's possessing people.
Gotta figure out what that means.
JJ.
Killer's instrument of death. The killer is planning another murder tonight with his instrument of death. Oh yeah, maybe it's a ghost who's possessing somebody.
Maybe it's not a copycat killer. Maybe it's just the killer dead and doing it
Oh, actually, that would be a really cool reveal. Like the original guy, like it's the judge who's now possessing a bunch of people to kill mediums who he believes. That would be the coolest fucking reveal ever.
again. And that's why
Following a lead.
they're killed different ways, because it's different people doing it.
Yeah.
Psychic, Cassandra, working with me. And we figured out the Bell Killer is hunting mediums, like a witch trial execution copycat. At that point, we couldn't let it go, even after Rex demoted me.
So that's why you're at the museum. Do you know where Cassandra is? Is she still alive?
Last I checked, yeah. We took her to a safe house outside of town.
Oh my God, she's alive. I was sure she'd be dead too. Joy would be freaking ecstatic. She shouldn't end up alone.
Cassandra is in a safe house. Baxter moved Cassandra to a safe house outside of town where the Bell Killer threat against her became... Or when the Bell Killer threat against her became real. Huh.
Cassandra ever bring up her daughter?
Wouldn't shut up about her. We looked for Joy for days, but it was too risky. Cassandra has been begging me to track Joy down, but I haven't found her yet.
You're not gonna believe this. Joy's been helping me tonight.
Figures a cop like you would need help to get this far.
You mean like what? The help you got from her mom? Right, you get back to Cassandra, make sure she's still safe, and bring her back to the station.
What are we gonna do?
I'm gonna quickly check out the cellar and come up with a plan. I hope.
Huh. Baxter knows Joy. Baxter knew Joy this entire time and was trying to find her and make sure she was safe. Damn, and I was so dead set on him being the killer. He turned out to be like somewhat halfway decent.
Well, it sounds like he was trying to find the killer.
Yeah. And I
And
thought
keep Joy and Cassandra safe.
And I thought he was the killer. Colonial cellar plaque. The cellar in this house of a judge was often... Wait, in the house in the home of a judge, Jesus, was often the temporary jail for prisoners awaiting trial. This custom was certainly in practice here, where witch trial suspects were held awaiting the judgment of Judge Hawthorne. Long-term holding facilities were unnecessary in these cases, as the penalty for witchcraft under English law was always death. If the reveal that the Bell Killer is Judge Hawthorne, ooh, I would love that. That'd be really cool.
Who's Judge Hawthorne?
He's one of the judges for, like, the Salem witch trials. So he sent a bunch of innocent women to their death. Oh. There's, like, a whole thing down here.
It's cool. I really like this game. It's got a really good story.
What happened down here?
You not revealing them?
I'm just looking. What is this? A prison inside a prison? Why would you need a cage? Why would you need to cage someone who's already locked in a tiny cell? I don't know, man. Those old English dudes were very sexually repressed. They probably had some weird shit going on. No, Cecil, don't touch it!
Hello? What are you doing?
You accusing, judging.
You claim righteousness, but you know your guilt and cannot deny your punishment is due.
Righteous man. The angry man points in the cell and claims to his accused that punishment is due. No rest for the wicked. That looks even less comfortable than the beds I had in prison.
He was in prison?
Yeah, Ronan used to be a convict before he became a cop.
Explains the outfit.
Yeah. Definitely doesn't have, like, a cop out. Then again, he's meant to be, like, a detective.
Yeah, but he's got, like, the edgy detective outfit.
Yeah, I like him. I like Ronan a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Extinguished light. Candles. I bet these did almost nothing to combat the darkness down here. Yeah, for real. It's that fucking girl.
What girl? The one that was in the water?
No. This is the girl I talked to before.
Hmm?
At the start of the game.
I don't think I watched the start of the game.
You stood for justice. How is this just?
Bell Killer symbol. Bell Killer symbol was once drawn in the cell, but by whom? So, for sure, it's a copycat killer. Huh. So we got the cage, the prison bed, the righteous man. Abigail was held prisoner and thought this punishment was unjust. Righteous man. The candles. Where are the prison shackles? That's what I'm looking for. There they are. They're right there. I'm not using a walkthrough. Makes it feel more like a dungeon than a prison. That's probably because it was.
Mm-hmm.
Righteous man. Abigail. Symbol.
You claim righteousness, but you know your guilt and cannot deny your punishment is due.
I thought you stood for justice. How is this just?
The courts are not a place for your murderous whimsy. You are a corrupt heathen. the families of those innocent souls you
Oh.
executed through false accusation of witchcraft will exact their righteous
What?
justice tonight.
False accusation?
What is that nonsense you draw?
She's the bell killer?
Burn like a brand in the flesh of this town. If it takes me to the ends of eternity, I will personally make the bell toll for every witch in Salem.
What?
The guy who killed me is Abigail. She might be the bell killer. How is that possible?
How close are you to the end?
Figure out how to track
I don't know. Is Abigail the
It's an
bell
older
killer?
game.
Abigail
No,
is the Abigail is the bell killer, but how could she be? What the fuck? I thought Abigail was killed because people thought she was a witch. Turns out she was accusing people of being a witch, and that's why they killed her? What the fuck?
Oh shit, if Rex is missing, it could be going down right now. Where'd you take Joy, you asshole?
The hanging spot?
That ghost girl from the alleys is Abigail Williams, and this gallows was actually used to execute her centuries ago. Abigail is the bell killer, but how could she be?
Did you see that?
And
She was so proud of it.
the killer is planning another murder tonight with his instrument
What?
of death.
Instrument of death, meaning her death, where she was killed. The gallows at the museum. Hang on, kid. I'm on my way.
I'm now going to lightly jog towards the museum and hope that you're still
I know,
alive.
right?
Track down Abigail. The killer has Joy at the museum. If Abigail is the killer, then her instrument of death is the gallows at the museum.
So, when did you meet Abigail, and what did Abigail say to you?
At the very beginning of the game, and she just taught me how to be a ghost, basically.
Oh. Why did she kill him again?
Ronan?
Mm-hmm.
Because he got in her way.
He what?
He got in her way. He was trying to kill Joy in the apartment, but Ronan got involved, and so, yeah. Hang on, Joy. I'm coming.
Mm-hmm.
I can't go that way.
It looked like a wall you could phase through.
It did. That's why I thought I could.
Dude can teleport. Why he not doing that?
Oh, yeah.
No, I mean, like, why doesn't he just teleport there? Whoa.
Warning, proceeding to the final encounter will make it impossible to return to Salem. Do you want to continue? Yes.
This is the end. Kind of abrupt, but it's the end.
Yeah.
Deserves to be murdered. And when the a psycho trying to kill someone pretends there's some grand justice behind it.
She's not the end of the game.
That just
Are you
makes
gonna
it
get to that?
all more twisted.
You just. What about him? He's at the end of the game. Scooch, you want a scooch? You didn't need all your pebbles.
Oh shit.
Your pebbles better.
Ah,
than
shit. Demon holes. Demon buttholes.
Hopefully there are no demons here.
Joy!
Ronan, help!
Not another.
What?
Who was that?
It's Rex!
It has nothing to do with her, Abigail.
Oh, but it does.
She's been using Rex. She's been What?
The witches who corrupt our fair city. Those who try to mask their demonic contract and leverage powers they should never possess.
Just like you have.
Don't you dare compare me to her.
Put your hands up!
Help!
Don't do anything stupid.
Hands up! Stop what you're doing. Hands up! Do it now!
Abigail, stop!
Keep scooping.
Sexy piece of shit.
Go on, you're something.
You know it's not Rex, you idiot.
Not
So Abigail can control the demons too?
Get her pebbles.
Closer to the truth.
Ronan, do something!
Hold tight, kid. I'm on my way.
Dead.
Oh,
no.
Fuck, shit.
Balls. Are you looking at the walkthrough?
No.
I don't blame you.
It's over, Abigail.
Oh, she sees a different world?
Oh, we're seeing her death.
No.
You scourge of Salem, it is time to pay for your sins!
This can't be happening. You want to use memories against me? Two can play at that game.
I know the truth about your death, but I still don't know the truth about mine. Did you use Rex?
You're just
to
a
kill
dumb
me?
little pilgrim
Rex
girl.
was my most
I'm an
influential,
advanced man from the future.
the most respected, the most feared official in town. Of course I did.
But why is she so strong? Rex was used to kill me. Abigail did use Rex to kill me. My own brother-in-law.
How could Rex
Can't believe Generator Rex threw him out the window.
I didn't use the same killer for every murder.
So she did use Baxter! Abigail used Baxter to kill Rose.
Yeah, she killed you
Did you
too?
kill Baxter?
I eventually kill all the killers I use.
Cause I'm a dumb little pilgrim.
Especially the ones who get close to the truth.
She eventually kills all her killers, especially when they get too close to the truth.
I wasn't close to the truth in the apartment. I wasn't one of your killers. Why did I have to die?
It's 5. Oh, he did it. He was one of them.
What?
No. I wouldn't. No. No, I wouldn't. How could I?
This is not the time to think about that, dude.
You made me kill her.
Double kill her now.
Mm-hmm.
Evil ass fucking child.
This is why I punch every child I see.
You're coming with me.
I never thought I'd say this, but I'm glad that child's in hell now.
Mm-hmm. Why are his legs like more see-through than ever?
That's just how he looks. What the fuck?
Oh, Joy got out.
We all got a dark side. Sometimes obvious.
What
sometimes
the
not.
fuck?
If we're lucky, we keep our dark side hidden. By law, Rex was a killer. The law doesn't always see the truth. Fortunately, Joy did. And she would never press charges. She might even help Rex cover his tracks. One thing's for certain. She's a better person than I was at that age. A kid who deserves forgiveness. She's paid her dues. And committing a few small crimes, searching for your mom, well,
The dude that died.
Yeah, there's Baxter.
Cops would forgive those.
I wonder if he's telling her where her mom is.
Damn, we don't even get to see who could... Fuck you, game.
But the case never officially closed. But memories fade, time heals. With luck, Salem will move on and find peace.
Nope.
Death repays debts, my father always said. Forever, I believe that.
It's a pretty short game.
But truth be told, this life ain't over until you're honest about what you owe. Set everything right. Settle your debts. Only then can you move on.
Ronan?
Huh?
It's his wife.
Was she dead?
Yeah. She died before the events of the game. Wow. I actually really liked that game. I was right. This game rocks.
I was right about the Bell Killer being a ghost.
I'll say this. I don't know how I feel about the Bell Killer being Abigail. I feel like it would have made more narrative sense if it was the judge. But I like everything else about the game.
That was one evil child, though.
Yeah. Holy shit, dude. That game, I genuinely really liked that game.
It wasn't a copycat. It was just a bunch of different people being possessed.
Yeah. the reveal that, number one, the reveal that she used Rex, Baxter, and Ronan to kill is such a good twist. That's such a good twist.
She was using the cops so they wouldn't suspect themselves.
Yeah. Holy shit, dude. That was I enjoyed that a lot.
Explains why the one person was scared of him.
Yeah, but he had his face covered. But maybe she just knew. God, I can't get over that reveal that she possessed Ronan. I want more games like this. Can they bring back the Murdered series? They don't have to bring back Ronan. Just bring back this series.
There's more?
Well, I mean more so, make it a series. Make a sequel. Give us a new game where you're a ghost solving your own murder. Please. That would be awesome. God. I have nothing more to say. I just kind of wish these fucking credits would go a little bit faster. I really like that fucking game. Like I said, I want to play more, like, mystery games like this. I just don't know them. I guess I have the Phoenix Wright games, though. Man. I definitely will agree with the people who said that the gameplay was a little repetitive. It was. I feel like if they, like... I feel like if they didn't have the demon sections, or at least not as many of them, I wouldn't have an issue with that. But I didn't really... I don't see the demons as a downside of the game. I just wish there weren't as many.
I do think it kind of made sense that the demons were always where information about her was, because if she was the one summoning them...
Yeah. It's like, obviously you had to have the demons there to set up the ending. Which I liked. I liked the fact that, I liked that, the demons were involved in the end, and weren't just a thing that existed. But...
I like that he died and still came back and killed her.
Yeah, there's just something about solving your own murder is just such an interesting plot device. And it's a shame that this game didn't pop off. Like, I get why it didn't pop off. It's a very basic, forgettable game. I will definitely say that.
It's a very rushed ending.
Yeah, it was a very rushed ending, too. Yeah.
Found out that it was her, 2 minutes later, game ended.
Yeah. But, like... I don't know. It's like, this is definitely one of those fuck ass games that I play where it's just like, it's like, why would anybody know what this game is or watch it when I stream
I enjoyed it.
Well, yeah, you enjoyed it, but like, I'm talking about like the average Twitch viewer. It's like, why the fuck would they watch this? It's the same thing with like Mark of the Ninja. It's like, I don't play games that are like Twitch friendly, if that makes sense. Where it's like,
this one would be decent on YouTube.
It would be decent on YouTube, but I feel like because the game has existed for so long, no one like, not only has the game existed for so long, but people have completely forgot about it. So
yeah, but you know the one in the desert where you like go through?
The one in the desert?
I don't know what it's called. Yeah, your little dude that has a scarf that gets longer.
Oh, Journey?
Or whatever. Yeah. People watch that all the time, and all the videos are way, way old.
It's different. Journey is like a beautiful art game. This is like,
well, this
is a basic supernatural mystery game.
It's nice. I enjoyed it.
I enjoyed it too. I definitely can say that I came out of the experience loving Murdered Soul Suspect just as much as I did before I even played the game. I genuinely did not expect that ending. Like, I expected Abigail to be, like, somewhat important. Because it's like, you have a game where you're set in Salem, you're a ghost, it involves a medium, obviously they're going to touch upon the Salem witch trials, and then, of course, the fucking little girl in pilgrim clothing, of course, they're going to be fucking important. But, like, the reveal that Abigail was the Bell Killer, I thought that was really cool. Again, I kind of wish it was the judge, because that would make more sense. Because it's like, why would Abigail feel the need to accuse people of witchcraft, you know? Like, her reasoning as to why, other than just, the fucking demon heathens need to be judged by God and, you know, whatever, all that bullshit. But, like, that reasoning would work more if she was, like, the judge, you know? If it was the judge who was the ghost, who was the Bell Killer, you know? But Abigail being the Bell Killer was a cool reveal, too. It's a long-ass credit sequence. God damn. No, I really like this game. And again, I kind of wish this became a series. I don't know how I'd feel of, like, having a murdered game where you don't play as Ronan. I really like Ronan as a character. He's just, like, I like that he's, like, kind of a jack-off, but, like, he's funny, and he's, like, a decent person, you know?
Uh-huh.
I just find that really endearing. Also, crack open a liquid death for this game. You fucking... Yeah! But no, this was a really cool game. And I'm glad I got to share that with you, Emily, because it seemed like you really enjoyed it. Even if you missed, like, 50% of the story by not being here for this final stream. I was not expecting to finish the series tonight.
It was only 2 streams.
Yeah. That's not surprising, though. I've done, like, 1 stream playthroughs of games that I thought were going to be a lot longer.
Yeah, but now you gotta find another one.
It's true. I do gotta find another one. Well, it looks like this isn't gonna fucking end anytime soon, so hopefully there's not, like, an end credit scene or anything.
For all we know, it restarted.
Yeah. Alright. Let's find someone to raid. Who's streaming right now? Nat's playing Peak. I'm gonna raid her then. Alright, chat. We're going to raid Nat. Tomorrow I'm going to be playing some more Hollow Knight. Thank you all for being here. Next week, new playthrough. Hopefully it's just as interesting as this one. And, yeah, I'll see you later, chat. Bye-bye.